Italy is taking its biggest steps yet to reopen after an 8-week lockdown, and as we all remember, the worst death toll in all of Europe. Millions today going back to work, but there were major changes, including that technology, those sensors looking for fevers. ABC's James Longman tonight from Italy.
Italy's outbreak was one of the earliest outside China. Its nightmare warned the rest of the world what would come. But today, Europe's longest lockdown easing after almost 2 months, allowing a return to work for more than 4 million people, construction and manufacturing back, parks open, and families able to reunite after weeks apart. But this is a cautious first step. Documentation is still needed to go outside. Masks and gloves required in some areas on public transport. Commuters screened for signs of fever. This was a national trauma that will take time to heal. The town of Bergamo was one of the hardest hit.
This is the road on which military vehicles were pictured carrying the bodies of the dead from the cemetery out of town. It was a key moment, really, that woke this country up to the true scale of the crisis. But the mayor here says that the death toll may be as much as 5 times what's been reported.
Bergamo's hospital attracted global attention.
It was almost an apocalypse. Very severe acute respiratory failure and dozens of patients a day.
Dr. Roberto Consentini runs the emergency unit the world saw overwhelmed.
When I saw with my eyes several patients all over the emergency room with the helmet and with oxygen, in that moment I realized that it could have been terrible. Figures talk to the brain, but images talk to the heart.
But tonight, as people try to return to life, the danger of a second wave follows.
And James Longman, who's made the trip back to Italy for us. And James, of course, the world is watching, the U.S. is watching, and the question, how quickly will Italy be able to determine if they need to slow down or pull back somewhat on the reopening?
Well, David, this is essentially a test. In 2 weeks, shops are scheduled to reopen. 2 weeks after that, cafes and restaurants. But if at any time they detect a big second wave, all of that stops. David?
James Longman with us again tonight. Thank you, James.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.